Hello class, in this video I will be discussing applications of Newton's laws of motion. This time, this will focus on application of the second law of motion. Okay, let's have first a review of the objectives. Define pulleys and calculate the net force of a given system involving the second law of motion. So as a review, second law of motion states that the external force of the body allows it to accelerate. Okay, so it causes it to accelerate. And that acceleration will be depending on two objects. Okay, so that will be dependent on mass and the force. So that means that the acceleration of the object depends on the force. The greater the force, the greater the acceleration. And it's also dependent on the mass. The greater the mass, the lower the acceleration. Okay, so that means inversely proportional. So this is summarized as A is directly proportional to the force and inversely proportional to the mass. Okay, so having constant is 1, so A is equal to F over M. That's why we have the summation of forces is equal to mass times the acceleration. So therefore, the net force, okay, net force is total or summation of force is equal to the mass of the body times the acceleration. Okay, so if in the first law we're talking about balanced forces, the second law we're talking about unbalanced forces. And if there is unbalanced forces, take note na it will change its state of motion. Lalabas na siya sa inertia. Okay, so the unbalance cause the acceleration of the object. It will move, okay, changing the constant velocity or moving the object at rest. And take note that it's dependent on the net force and the object's mass. Okay, so basically this is dynamics, and when we say dynamics, this is moving. Okay, so in the first law we're talking about equilibrium. Okay, objects at rest or moving with constant velocity. This time might change. Okay, so if it is already moving and it is not in equilibrium anymore, the net force is not 0. If it's not 0, the value will be equal to the certain value, okay, which is equal to MA. Okay, so you can get the summation of forces along the X and the summation of forces along the Y. This is best applied in pulleys. So pulleys are simple machines. These are simple machines with wheels and grooves and the rope. Okay, so this allows us to lift objects from the ground with lesser force. Okay, that's why it's a simple machine. Nasi-simplify nito yung work natin. Okay, last force. What are some applications of pulleys? So, ayan. So, elevator has the pulley. Okay. Multiple pulleys so that this will be lifted. So, ma-observe nyo to sa NB elevator. Yun dito sa malapit sa right side. Okay, or malapit sa computer laboratory. So, makikita nyo tong mga, tawag dito ay weights. Okay. Then, of course, sa wells, and then other type of works, exercises, construction, sa mga cranes, sa plug pole. Okay, ayan yung mga application ng pulleys. Okay. Let's go directly to the problem solving. So, I presented 3 kinds of pulleys prior to this. It could be this one, Okay, so may nakaganyan. Tapos may object dito. And then may another object. Okay, this is the mass 1 and mass 2. Pwede rin naman na nasa table yung isa. Okay, M1, M2. Or pwede rin siyang nasa inclined plane. Okay. So, halimbawa, M1 and then M2. So, I'll be discussing how you can solve this. Two-way, the long method, and short method para mas madali sa inyong i-analyze. Okay? So, let's start with this one. So, Atwood machine, let M1 is 5 kg, M2 is 10 kg, and assuming that the pulley is frictionless, find the acceleration of the system. Okay? They are called system because they are put together. Now, find the magnitude of the tension. So, usually, hinahanap natin yung acceleration at tension. Dahil iisang tali lang ito, iisang tension lang siya. Okay? So, step 1, it's important to identify the direction. So, kunin natin ito. Oops. Kunin natin ito. Okay, drawing ko na lang ulit. So, there is this. And then, ayan. And then, meron tayo ditong bilog, which is M1. And then, a box, which is M2. In this condition, set the condition, which is greater. M2 is greater than M1. So, mahalaga na isulat yan. M2 is equal to 10 kilograms. M1 is equal to 5 kilograms. Okay? So, una, alamin sinong mas mabigat because it will tell you the direction of the acceleration. Okay? So, mag-a-accelerate siya dun towards sa mas mabigat. Yun naman yung reality. Okay? Next. Draw the free body diagram. So, ibubukod ko yung free body diagram. Oops. Yeah. So, ang ating free body diagram would look like this. Okay. So, kunin natin siya. Okay. Oops. Then, here. Okay. Ano yung mga force na nag-a-act sa kanya? One, it will have, of course, the weight directed downward, M1G. This one is also directed downward, M2G. Yung weight ng object. Next, this has tension in it. So, tension and then tension. But next is to identify the acceleration. Saan siya mag-accelerate? Because again, M2 is greater than M1, it would accelerate this way. Acceleration, tapos dito, tapos mag-accelerate siya dito. Right? So, yan muna. And take note also, very important note. If the direction of the force and the direction of the acceleration is same direction, force is positive. Okay? So, pagpareha sila ng direction ng acceleration. Okay. 1. Yung long method muna. Identify the tension. Okay? So, take note na pag binitawan natin tong isa, bababa to papunta dito kasi mas mabigat siya. Okay? So, it would accelerate. That means second law is applied. Okay? So, to find the tension, we'll be using the second law of motion. Summation of forces is equal to MA. Kunin muna natin yung M1 using M1. M1 is this. M1, we have here the tension and M1G. Okay? Tapos, yung acceleration natin ay pataas. Kasi nga, mahahatak siya papunta dun sa M2. So, dito, using the first law of motion, summation of forces. Okay? Masanay ako na sinusulat talaga lagi. F equal to MA. Tapos, ano yung mga force dito sa M1? Tension and M1G. Right? Sino yung positive? Yung tension. Kasi parehas ng direction ng acceleration. Ito, sabi natin dito. If force and acceleration has the same direction, positive. Ito ay negative. Wait. Kaya, anong mangyayari? Tension minus M1G is equal to M1A. Then, transpose tension is equal to M1A plus M1G. Okay? So, ito muna yung equation natin ng tension. Wala pa tayong masasolve kasi hindi pa available yung ibang given. Next, using M2. Using M2, we have here the box M2. We have here tension and then the M2G. Now, dahil mas mabigat siya, so dito siya mag-accelerate. Okay. Then, summation of forces is equal to MA. Ano yung mga force na humahata kay M2? M2G at tension. Which one is positive? M2G is positive kasi parehas ng direction sa acceleration. Okay? So, ito siya at ito. Parehas silang pababa. So, siya yung positive. Therefore, sulat natin M2G. Then, yung tension ay negative. Minus tension equal to M2A. So, kailangan natin yung tension ay maging positive. Lipat natin. O kaya multiply nyo sa negative 1. So, magiging lipat natin yung tension. Tapos, lipat natin yung isa. Magiging M2G minus M2A. Okay? Nilipat natin to naging positive. At ito, nilipat natin, naging negative. Okay? Then, after that, we have now two equations for tension. But because these are connected with one string, so the tensions are equal. So, what we do next is we equate this. Okay? So, ito, equal daw siya dito. Therefore, our tension, now, kunin natin yan. Okay. Tension is equal to the tension. O sabihin natin, tension 1 and tension 2. Yung unang equation natin is M1A plus M1G. The second one is M2G minus M2A. Then, pagsamahin natin yung may parehas na variable. Yung M2A parehas sa kabila. M1A plus M2A equal to, so nilipat natin siya, at ito naman sa kabila. Equal to M2G minus M1G. Then, we factor out A. Common yung A, M1 plus M2. Why did we factor out? Pag minultiply natin to, M1A at ito, M2A. Okay? Equal to M2G minus M1G. Divide both sides by M1 plus M2. M1 plus M2. Ito rin yun, di ba? So, cancel. We'll get A is equal to M2G minus M1G over M1 plus M2. So, pwede na natin gamitin yan para masolve yung acceleration. Then, masasolve na natin yung tension. So, acceleration muna. So, A is equal to M2G minus M1G all over M1 plus M2. So, that will be Our M2G is 10 kilograms times 9.81 meter per second squared minus 5 kilograms times 9.81 meter per second squared over 10 kilograms. M1 pala muna. So, 5 kilograms plus 10 kilograms. Okay, solve. Wait lang. Pindutin ko sa calculator. So, 10 times 9.81 minus 5 times 9.81 over 15. So, 3.27. 3.27 meter per second squared. Okay. So, ito na ang ating acceleration. Now, for the tension, pipili ka lang ng isa, pero parehas naman yung magiging sagot. Okay? So, either way. So, we can use this one. And we can also check naman if parehas. So, tension is equal to, what was that? M1A plus M1G. So, our M1 is 5 kilograms times 3.27 meter per second squared. Galing sa sagot natin, plus 5 kilograms times 9.81 meter per second squared. Substitute, compute, the calculator, we have 65. Check natin. 5 times 3.27 plus 5 times 9.81. 65.40 newtons. Kasi kilogram meter per second squared. Okay, so ayan. If gusto niyo i-check yung isa, same lang din naman yung magiging sagot. So, kahit isa lang na tension. Okay? So, ganyan. Kung gusto niyo ng shortcut, ito naman yung magiging shortcut. Pwede po bang gamitin yung shortcut? Sige, kung saan kayo masaya. Shortcut. We have here the force M1 connected to M2. Same pa din, identify the direction of the acceleration and yung mga forces. This one is has M1G. This one has M2G. Tension. Okay, so for the forces, we add them and they're equal. So what we will do is to combine them kasi ilalagay natin sila. Yung mass ng object is M1 plus M2. Okay? Ano yung mga forces? Tension, equal but opposite in direction, so cancel. So we have here M1G, then M2G. Nilagay lang natin in a horizontal motion. These do cancel out kasi equal naman sila pero opposite ng direction. So magiging M1 plus M2, then we have here M2G, then we have here M1G. Now, saan siya mag-accelerate? Papunta dito sa M2G. Okay? So, for second law of motion, A is equal to summation of forces over mass. Right? Okay. So, the forces na humahatak ay ito at ito. Anong hinahandak? Itong mass na to. Sino yung positive na force? This one is positive kasi same direction with the acceleration. So, siya yung positive. M2G. Then, the other one is negative. M1G over M1 plus M2. Okay? So, parehas naman yan dito sa na-derive natin kanina. Okay, then, dahil parehas, most likely parehas yung sagot. So, for tension, pipili ka ng isa using. So, kung shortcut yan, using lesser mass. Okay? Lesser mass. Okay. Sino mas magaan? Yung M1 kasi dito nga nahatak. Okay. Drawing natin yung M1. Ano yung force niya? We have here tension and M1G. Saan siya mag-accelerate? Pataas. Kasi mahahatak siya pataas. So with that, ano yung formula natin? We'll use here summation of forces is equal to MA. Ano yung mga force? Tension and ito. Sino positive? Yung tension. Kasi same direction with the acceleration. So, T minus M1G equal to M1A. So, tension is equal to M1G plus M1A. Okay? So, dahil isa lang naman yung required, okay na yan. Okay? So, ayun siya. Dahil same naman yung formula, most likely same yung sagot. Alright? So, that's how you solve kapag ganito yung illustration. Next, paano naman kapag system wherein the table is frictionless? So, meron tayong nasa table. Assuming na 10 and 5 kg pa din siya. Okay. Kapag ganito naman yung illustration, number 2, nasa table, meron tayo ditong box na M2 at M1. Class, take note that the formula are changing. Kasi, what if mas mabigat yung kabila? So, magbabago yung direction. Okay? What if hindi M1 and M2 yung label? What if M5 tsaka M6? Okay? So, hindi siya nakalimit sa isang formula. What you have to know is how to derive formula. Okay? So, derivation yung kailangan yung ma-practice at yung free body diagram. Okay. So, let's draw this one. Copy natin siya. So, meron tayo ditong box. Take note that if the object is in the surface, meron siyang weight, M1G. Pero may support force pa siya, which is the normal force. Okay? Itong dalawa ay equal kapag nasa surface. So, sila ay, tas may tension ka pa dyan. So, magka-cancel out din sila. Okay? Ulit, kasi equal sila but opposite in direction. So, for example, object is at rest on the table. May weight siya, tapos may normal force siya. Zero na yung forces na yon. Next, we have here tension. And then, weight downwards. M2G. So, if we'll simplify that, okay. Kunin muna natin yung tensions para makuha natin yung acceleration. Long method muna ulit. Okay? Using M1. Okay. Kunin natin si M1. Ito yung M1. Ito yung normal force. Ito yung M1G. At ito yung tension. Saan mag-accelerate yung object? M2 is greater than, the condition is M2 is greater than M1. M2 is 10, M1 is 5 kg. So, therefore, it would accelerate this way. Right? Okay, yan yung acceleration. So, dito, papunta siya doon. So, dahil cancel to, and summation of forces is equal to MA. Ano lang yung force? Tension na lang. Equal to, ano yung mass natin dito? 1 and A. Okay? Next, using M2. Kung yung M2 naman, dahil nakahang naman siya, similar lang dun sa kanina. So, kunin natin si M2. At ang mga force niya, tension, and M2G. Saan siya mag-a-accelerate? Pababa. Dahil mag-a-accelerate siya pababa, sino ang positive? Positive to, at ito ay negative. Right? So, that will be summation of forces is equal to MA. Ano yung mga forces? Wait lang, move natin ng konti. Ano yung mga forces? Ano ulit yung positive dito? Yung M2G. Minus the tension equal to M2A. Lipat natin yung tension sa kabila at dito. Kaya magiging tension is equal to M2G minus M2A. Okay? So, what we do is we equate this and then this. Equating them together. Okay. So, our T1 is equal to T2. They're equal. So, we'll have here M1A. On the other side, we have M2G minus M2A. Okay? We transpose M2A on the other side so that we factor out A. Negative becomes positive, M2A. Equal to M2G. Factor out A. A is equal to M1. A multiplied by M1 plus M2. If we distribute this becomes M1A, M2A. Then M2G. Divide both sides by M1 plus M2. M1 plus M2. Cancel. So that means A is equal to M2G over M1 plus M2. Let's compute, substitute the values. So A is equal to M2G over M1 plus M2. That means we have 10 kilograms multiplied by 9.81 meter per second squared over 10 kilograms plus 5 kilograms, which is, baliktad ulit, 5 yun na una, kasi M1 yun nasa formula. M1 to, so M1 to. Solve natin. I'm not sure if maingay yung background ko, pero hopefully naririnig ako. Over 15. So, that will be A is equal to 6.54 meter per second squared. That will be the acceleration of the system. Now, for tension, you just choose one. Obviously, ito yung pinakamadaling gamitin. So, T is equal to M1A. T is equal to M1A. What is our M1? 5 kg. 6.54 meter per second squared. So, tension is equal to 5 times 6.4. 54? Yes. So, 32.7 newtons. Okay? So, that's how you derive. Next, of course, yung shortcut. Shortcut ay nanggagaling pa rin sa free body diagram. So, kunin ulit natin yung table. Tapos, merong nakahang M2. Then, we have here M1. Okay. Ganun pa rin. Normal force. M1G. Okay. Then, tension. Then, meron tayo ditong M2 M2G at tension. But this one cancel out, so they're equal. So now, for our force, we have M1 plus M2. We have here tension, and then tension, and then another one here is M2G. So, yung tension ay equal but opposite in direction, cancel. So, isa lang yung force na humahatak sa kanya. So, isa na lang yung net force. So, it would accelerate this way. So, that means same direction, positive. So, acceleration is equal to summation of forces over mass. At ano yung forces? M2G lang. Over, ano yung hinahatak? M1 plus M2. So, ayan na siya. Similar to dito. Okay? Next, for tension, pipili ka ulit ng isa at piliin mo yung mas magaan para shortcut. So, ano yung mas magaan? Siyempre, yung mas magaan dyan, yung nasa stable. Okay? May nag-cheer ka dad sa likod ko. Okay, so that is M1. So, we have here the normal force and the M1G and the tension. So, they cancel out and it would accelerate here. So, same pa rin sila ng direction ng tension, kaya positive. So, second law, summation of forces is equal to MA. Ano yung natitirang force? Tension. Equal to? Ano yung M1 yung napili natin? Kaya M1 times A. Which is similar to this one. Okay? But then again, it's not limited to this. What if iba yung label? M2 to. Ito yung M1. Magbabago. Alright. So, you may try this. Okay, I'll do a separate video for inclined plane and tensions on inclined plane. That's it for now.